Hello everyone, I'm back. My name is Paula and this is the Stitched by Mrs. D podcast, which is all about knitting and sewing today, but not crochet. I have got some crochet on the go, but I just like knitting a little bit more at the moment. But I have got a big blanket which I would like to get finished. Not a very good angle. Let's see if I can sort it out. Oh, that's the same as it was before. Yeah, so I haven't been here for a little while for two reasons. Number one, I've had a massive attack of the collywobbles, and I've still got it in my head that these are a load of rubbish, but oh well, I'm just going to get on with it and make one today, but oh well, we'll see. And the other reason is I have been in a foul mood for a whole week. I'm okay today, I'm not in a bad mood. I think it's my hormones. Now, I don't know whether you've ever experienced this, but have you ever been in the kind of mood where if you've got something to do, if you don't get help with it, everyone is lazy, but if people try to help, they're in the way and interfering. That's the way I've been. And also, if people then don't do jobs quick enough, even if they don't know there are jobs to do, well actually no, it's normally if I've said something like, can you just put the bin out, for an example. If that's not done in a split second, I will then do it quicker and louder than necessary, just to prove a point. Yeah, so that's the sort of mood I've been in. I think it's my hormones, but maybe that's just the way I am now. But yeah, I feel a little bit more like I'm a bit nicer today. And yeah, I wasn't going to do this, but well, actually I was going to come home, have a cup of tea and then do it, but I've decided to do both things at the same time. So I'm having a drink and filming. So I've got my cup of tea, not a cup of tea, I've got my favourite drink, which is a Nescafe vanilla latte. Nothing posh, it is like a sachet of powder. It's my favourite drink in the world, apart from Lift lemon tea, which is a powdery lemon drink. Yeah, you didn't need to know that. So yeah. So what have I got to show you? I've got all sorts. So I'll start with what I've got on today. This is from this book here, which is called Gertie's New Book for Better Sewing. I made it a very, very long time ago and I've got two. So here it is. This is Gertie's version. Gertie's beautiful. I wish I looked like Gertie. Don't I look rough today? I got rained on doing the school run, but never mind. I'm just trying to see if I can find the picture for you so I can show you. Ah, here it is. It's called the shirt waist dress. Here's Gertie. And here are all my pattern pieces that I've cut out. This is a lovely book. There's all sorts of things in here that I'd like to make. So it's got this is made from some Moda fabric that I bought with my Christmas money. It's got a shirt top. It's got nice puffy shoulders. But the best bit is at the back there is an elasticated panel. I don't know if you can see it. So that you can bend over and stuff and it's not restrictive like a shirt normally would be. No, there's no gaping, which is always a good thing, isn't it? Yeah, so that's that. And I've also got on my finished blossom cardigan that I showed you a couple of weeks ago. Well, over a month ago now, isn't it? I started making this on holiday. It's a pattern by a long Avec Anna, and like I said, it's called the Blossom Cardigan. This is such a bad angle, isn't it? Let's see if I can sort it out. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. So I made this from King Cole Cotton Soft DK, and I haven't put any buttons on it because I don't do buttons up really when I wear cardigans. And I made it in size 4 and it's lovely. You see, it's got this lovely lace on the back. Last time I showed it to you, all I had to do was knit the sleeves, and I knit them with some higher steels, and the combination of the wool and the needles was just lovely. You know when you feel like you're swooshing through this, oh yeah. So I've started to make something else. Well, I told you last time I started to make something else in this same wool, so I treated myself to 2 sets of circular higher steels. Shall I tell you about that now? I might as well. This is going to be all over the place, I'll warn you now, but you know what I'm like, nothing professional. So yeah, last time I saw you, I told you that I had done, well, I had literally just cast on a Whitmore sweater, and I had literally cast it on. It was just a row, but I've done quite a bit since then. Well, I've only picked this up again really this week because I've been finishing other stuff off, which I'll show you in a minute. So for this I am using the same wool, which is this King Cole Cotton Soft DK in black. So I want a black jumper. And I've treated myself to 2 sets of higher steels, and the combination of these two, like I said before, is just wonderful. Now I put off making this for a while, and to be honest, because everybody else had one, and I don't tend to I don't make stuff just because everybody else has it. Do you know what I mean? I make stuff because I want one, and I really wanted one, so I just cast it on. So this is what I've done so far. I hope you can see. It is a lovely pattern. I've heard people say that it was a lovely pattern, and it really is. I look forward to it. It has grown so quickly. I love the way that I just love everything about it, and I can't wait to wear it. So I've split for the sleeves now, so don't think it's going to take me too much longer to finish it really, if I carry on the rate I'm going at the moment. I like this collar. I think that's going to go really nicely with, are they called collars? Neckband. I like that, how wide it is. Oh, you can see it quite well. Now the problem I've had, obviously, with this, because it's lace, isn't it, at the top, with this black, is I really struggle to see it in the evenings. So I went on a group Zoom on Saturday. Sharon, who is, let me see if I can get this right, SCR1TNO. I think that's right. She did a Zoom meeting and I joined in, and I was saying to the ladies on there that I loved making this, but I was struggling to see it. And they suggested, I can't remember who it was, but Sharon, she's definitely got one. It's a torch that goes around your neck. So whenever I have to do like anything lacy, I just click my lights on, and it's brilliant. It's just right. The only problem is though, I've bought one with the colour light that tends to sometimes set my headaches off, so I have to, sometimes I'm okay, but sometimes, you know, I can't look at it, so sometimes I have to work on something else instead. But yeah, I love this. I love it. I'd recommend it to anyone. And it looks, I think that the design is so effective, but it's easy, so easy. I think a beginner could make it. Oh, look Oh, I can't wait. Anyway, that's enough about that. I do love it. Now, what else can I show you? Something finished. Let's show you something finished now. Oh, yeah. So last time I showed you this shawl that I was making. Oh, and I kept calling it the wrong name. It's actually called the Siren Song Shawl. And it is by Truly Myrtle, who is the lady who designed the floozy cardigan, which everybody's got. I've got two of. I'm just going to have a little bit of my drink. I hope I don't make too much noise. I live with a man who has got that thing where they feel sick when they hear people making food noises. So I'm really aware. I hope people don't feel sick. Am I too loud? I've never had a drink with me before for exactly that reason, because I'd hate to make everybody feel ill. Oh, anyway. Oh, I talk rubbish. See, this is what I mean. It's a load of rubbish, isn't it? This is the Siren Song Shawl. And this was made from some lovely wool from my friend, I hope you don't mind me calling you a friend, Kathy, from the Whatnot podcast and Etsy shop. And it came all the way from Australia, and we did a swap. I sent her a teddy bear and she sent me this, and it is beautiful. I was going to make two separate things, but I decided to keep them together, and I'm so glad I did. Look, it's finished. Look at that. That was lovely to do. I did run short though of the peachy one. I realised this is actually the colours of it looked familiar to me, and these are the same colours as Kathy's logo. So let's see, how do we wear this sort of stuff? Am I putting it on wrong? Well, you don't put it on like that, Paula. Now, if anyone wants to make this, I would recommend that you use a progress keeper, because you start from here and you knit up, and when the rows get bigger, you think you're not getting anywhere and you think it's never going to end. So I found it really helpful just to clip just a little something on, so that you can say, oh yeah, I have made progress tonight. Because honestly, otherwise you'll think, oh no, I'm not getting anywhere. How do you wear this thing? Oh yeah, I think this is it. Is that what you do? Yeah, I've usually got crescent shaped shawls, so, oh yeah. Now I'm still working from home, and it looks like I'm going to be working from home for a while. And I've told you before, I don't have the heating on when the children are in the house. So I'm okay when I'm moving around, like when I'm not working, I don't get cold. But when I'm just sitting up this table with my laptop, I get really cold. So I've realised I've got to make lots of shawls, wrist warmers, and I want to make a pair of leg warmers as well, which I've got the pattern for. So yeah, the more shawls the better at the moment. I've been using my big flower hug a lot. That is perfect for going round my shoulders. But yeah, so what do you think? Isn't it lovely? I'm looking forward to wearing it now. Lovely colours, and look at this stitch. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so glad I kept these two together. Oh yeah, I blocked this on my girls' floor upstairs. I've run out of space. When the weather's cold, I've really struggled to find places to block things. But I did this upstairs. Oh, they moaned. When are you going to move that thing off our floor? When are you going to move it? It's only there for 2 days. They spend half their time in bed anyway. I don't know what they were moaning about. I've got a really sore face. Can you see? My guinea pig did that. I was holding her like this, lovely, and I was saying, oh, I love you so much, I love you. And I was quite close to where her like the door to her hutches, and she sort of thought, well, I don't want to kiss you. So she turned really quick and her back feet caught me in the face and made me bleed. Yeah, how rude. I've just given her a lovely piece of sweet corn as well. They love a corn on the cob, like a whole corn on the cob with all the leaves on as well. Keeps them occupied for hours. They love it. They're so sweet. They're getting on ever so well. They don't really like me, but I'm not going to hold it against them. When I used to, because they've got a double hutch, and when I clean them out, I put them in the bottom of the hutch. And the other day, they learnt how to go up the stairs, and I was so proud. Yeah, I acted like a child. You know, like when your child takes his first steps. That's how I reacted. Filmed it, put them back downstairs so that they could watch them do it again. But what they did was, Lovely managed to do it first. She got upstairs and then she started to shout for Patsy. So Patsy then followed her up. Oh, it was so sweet. Sounds boring, doesn't it? But it was sweet. Right, what else can I show you? So this is another finished thing. Now, I don't know how I say this. I have signed up to be a Bakery Bear, is it patron? I think the thing is called Patreon, and I am a patron. Is that right? Oh, I don't know. My husband always tells me I get it wrong. And I'm a gold one, and I can't believe how much you get. It's brilliant. I think I could sit and watch it all day. And you also get patterns, and this is one of the patterns, and these are Lady Mary mitts, and these are ideal for when I'm cold and working from home. So here you go. Ooh, lovely. I made these with one of the beehive yarns that my husband got me for my anniversary present, and I think it was called Rose Lichen. What a lovely pattern. I've never made wrist warmers with these with a gusset before, but I really liked it, and I'll make some more. Yeah, they were really quick to make, and I love them. I don't know what else I can say. All of Kay's patterns are lovely. Well, I think they are. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, they are. I don't know what to say apart from they're nice. I'm not very good at analysing stuff. They're just nice, and that's that, really. It's a nice pattern, nice wool, and it's sparkly, and these are going to be just right for when I'm typing away, working from home. So there we are. This is rubbish, isn't it? Right, come on, Paula. Just do it. Just get on with it. Right, next. This is another Kay Jones pattern. So I fancy casting on something autumny and also a pair of socks, because I've really started to wear my hand knitted socks a lot. So I thought, right, something autumny. So I looked in my Ravelry library, and I've had this pattern for a little while. This is the Mrs. Tiggy socks. Excuse me again. Got a frog in my throat. Yeah, these are the Mrs. Tiggy socks by Kay Jones, and I am making these with another of my presents from my husband from Beehive Yarns. And now this is the one I couldn't say. Naiad. How do you say that? Naiad? I don't know, but that's what it is. And I better show them to you, hadn't I? So I'm making them two at a time again on higher steels, which I bought from Ellie from Craft House Magic. They're lovely. Now, what's her name? Bonnie from Meadow Sweet Fibre Arts. She told me that, you know, the word I couldn't say a minute ago is some sort of little water creature. I think she said that. Yeah, so these are sparkly and they've got a little bit of green in them. These are a lovely pattern as well. Oh, they're so nice. I'm looking forward to wearing these. They're really neat. A nice neat pattern. I always knit on 2.5mm and 64 stitches. Yeah, lovely. And I've wound up 2 little balls, which was a treat. Of course, you know I like doing that. So I'm knitting on both of these things at the same time. So it's nice to have something big and something small on the go. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so that's that. I think that's everything for knitting and stuff at the minute. Doesn't seem like I've got very much to show you. I said I had loads. So let's go on to, this is sort of a work in progress as well, but also a little bit of a, you know, the Paula's treat section, which is the section all about the stuff I've been buying. So I ordered some more fabric from Rachel from So Ray Me to make a dress with, but I cut it all out and I haven't stitched it together yet. I don't know what it is. I'm just not in the mood for making a dress. I will be, and it's all cut out and ready for when I am. I was going to do it this morning, but I don't think I'm in the mood. So I'll show you the fabric. What's this? What have I done here? Oh yeah, here it is. It's nice, isn't it? And it's going to be another emery dress, and I'm going to make one with a collar this time. Although I had a look the other day, and I think that if you buy the emery dress pattern now, I don't think it's got a collar on it anymore, but it used to have. Yeah, so this is all cut out. There's the sleeves, there's the skirts. I like that noise. So that is ready to go when I am ready to go, if you know what I mean, but I'm not at the minute. Maybe the weekend, maybe that's a nice weekend job, so we'll see. So, and then I bought some more fabric from Rachel. Oh, look, Christmassy. I'm going to make, you know that quilt I showed you before, my flowery one, which was just plain. I'm going to make, that is now on the chair, like the seat of my sofa. So this is to make a Christmas one with, and I think, let me have a look. Is it diagonals? I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I think I'll be able to do what I did before and sew down the holly to make the quilt in. Easy. Yeah, I've got 2 meters. Rachel's got some lovely Christmas fabric in at the moment, and I could not resist this. This is right up my street. So that will happen as well. Now, what else have I been buying? Oh yeah. Now, you know I'm in the Dolly Parton yarn club from Beehive Yarns, and I've got, so if you haven't got any of these, just don't look. So this was number 1, and I hope to make a shawl, and I was hoping that all 3 would coordinate. So this was number 1, this was number 2, and this was number 3. Oh yes, they coordinate. Brilliant. This one is called 2 Doors Down. Is that a song? I don't know that one. But then again, I also don't know Heartbreaker. Oh, it can't be the one I think it is. Why do you have to be a heartbreaker? Dolly Parton didn't sing that, did she? That was Dionne Warwick. God, that took a little while to get out. And Backwards Barbie. Yeah. So I can't decide what to make. Well, there's two contenders. Number one is the 3 colour cashmere shawl by Joji Locatelli. And the second one is the Inkling shawl by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. And I've got both patterns in my library. Now the thing that puts me off the Inkling shawl is a massive circle. I don't know if you've seen it. It looks like a big spider web. And the thing that puts me off is I cannot think where I will put it when I block it. The dogs are going to bark. I've just heard the neighbour's dog bark. Oh, maybe not. Did you hear it? There it goes again. They will bark. I have shut the door though because they've already been told off once. Yeah, so I can't think of where I would put it to block it. But I really want to make it, and you have to have a little bit of mohair in it as well. And it just looks so interesting to make, and I haven't seen very many of them around. And the other, yeah, and the 3-colour cashmere, I don't know, it's lovely, but I don't know if it's a bit plain. I don't know, I'll think about it. But all three will be used together in a shawl, and it's going to be a nice shawl as well, just you see. So I also managed to get, I really wanted, my birthday is December the 1st, and I really wanted some nice Christmassy wool that I could cast on with on my birthday. And I'm only going to buy one Christmassy wool because once Christmas is over, like I couldn't cast on anything on Christmas Eve with a Christmassy wool, because once Christmas is over I get very upset about it going when it's gone. And if I see anything that reminds me, so if I was knitting on Christmassy wool, say on December the 29th, oh, I wouldn't like it, it would upset me. So stupid, isn't it? So this is to cast on my birthday, and it's from Mr. B. I think I got this in the online Yorkshire Yarn Festival, and it's called Drunk Santa. Now, my birthday this year is on a Tuesday, and I'm going to be the only one in the house. So I'm going to get up, I'm going to do as much housework as I possibly can before everybody leaves the house. Then I'm going to come back, I'm going to get some vanilla latte, I'm going to get hot water bottles, blankets, and then I'm going to sit and wind this up and just make some socks. Oh, that will be the best birthday ever. So that's a lovely birthday, pre-birthday treat. And then I ordered some the mini skein club from Ducky Darlings, because I thought this would be quite good to have to use as jumpers for my pandas and teddy bears. So these, oh, if you haven't got them, these are the October ones. Look away. So there they are. They're lovely. I haven't got very many minis, so I like to do the bears jumpers in all different colours, so I thought it would be good to collect a few of these so that I've got lots of options. So these are nice, aren't they? Yeah, so you'll probably see some bears wearing these in the near future. And then the last thing I've got another 2 things. Now, do you remember me telling you that I had ordered the September Stewart Yarns Club? Because I'd ordered the August one or the July one, and I was so pleased with it that I went straight online and ordered the September one. Well, I made a mistake. I'd missed the cut-off for September, and I'd actually ordered the October one. So this arrived, and it is beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful it was. So their yarn club is based on, it's called the Great Scottish Song List Playlist, the Great Scottish Playlist, and this one was based on Let's Get Married by the Proclaimers, and you get some information about why, you know, why the colours that are in this were used. And it's lovely. It's based on her bouquet and bridesmaid. And then you get a mini with it as well, and it's such good value. I think is it crude to talk about money? Well, I'm going to tell you because I think it's brilliant. It's £17 and you get 100 grams, a mini, and free postage in the UK, and I think that's brilliant. So if you haven't got this one, look away. It's like my dream come true. Look at it. Oh, and this was the mini. I don't think I'll use them together though. I think this will go in my teddy bear collection for jumpers. Just lovely though, isn't it? God, what rubbish camera. It's because the other one round the other way is too clear and you can see me too clearly and realise how rough I look. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really pleased with those. I don't know what I'll make with it. The problem is I can see that Lizzie will like this. She started to knit and she made a little doll the other day, and Meg said she'd like to make some knitted pumpkins, so finally getting the bug, aren't they? Oh, and I bought this bag from Jeanette from Crafty Clegs because this fella here, he reminds me, his mouth reminds me of my guinea pig's mouth. I like to get them and hold them like that and look at their mouths because they've got like naturally smiley mouths, and it's got bunnies on the back. Well, a bunny, a fox. So that's lovely. Yeah, I couldn't resist that. I haven't got anything in it yet. That's probably where my shawl will go once I get started. I've got to have a drink. I don't know how I normally manage to do this without a drink. I've bought one more thing. It has been a while. Please don't think I've been irresponsible. So I want to make a big baggy dress that I can wear over Christmas in a tartan flannel that I can eat and get like put on weight in. I do a bit of prep every year for Christmas. You're going to think this is silly, but I do it every year. So around now, I try to start to lose a little bit of weight so that I can put it all on over Christmas. I put it all back on over Christmas, especially. I just like to have 3 weeks of just eating everything and anything I want. But I haven't started to lose any weight yet. So maybe this dress will come in, like, will do well, because then I won't need to, because no one will be able to tell. So this is the there's 2 dresses, Ellis and Hattie. I think I'm going to make this one with the sleeves, and I've ordered some green and red tartan, which hasn't arrived yet, and I thought it would have done. And this is a pattern by Merchant and Mills, so I'll have a go at making this. I don't think it'll be too tricky. Oh, I don't know if I like the neck. Oh, I think I'm going to look silly in this. I don't know if this is my thing. You know when you wear something a little bit different for you, you feel a bit weird in it to start with, but I don't go out. No one's going to see me wearing it. So if I feel silly, it doesn't matter because no one's going to see me. Whatever am I worrying about? Oh dear. So I think that's it, apart from some shop stuff, and I've started my Christmas teddy bears. They all sold. I can't believe it. I didn't expect them all to go at all. I just, well, yeah. Do you know what? I always forget to say this every time, but thank you ever so much to everybody who has ever bought anything from my shop. Every time I finish filming, I think, oh, you didn't say thank you again. Yeah, so thank you so much. I love making stuff, and it's lovely that you lot would like to buy some of it. So yeah, the Christmas teddy bears are full steam ahead. They're lovely. Well, I like them anyway, and this is another thing I've been worried about. Like, if people don't, because they're a mystery, what about people don't like them? I hope you will if you've bought one. I like them. So I am gonna have a shop update on Saturday at 6 p.m. Yeah. So I'll show you a few of the things that I've made. So you may have seen on Instagram I posted a picture of one of my fabric baskets and I made a bunny. Well, unfortunately the bunny was a design failure. The ears were too heavy and they kept tipping back. So the bunny has gone to my daughter Lizzie and she is keeping her knitting in him. So I've made a bear who is rather sweet. It's quite big, you could fit lots and lots in it. He's very sweet, isn't he? And I also made a pussycat. And these ones are fine, their ears are not too big. So these are large tubs again that you could keep all your big things in, like blankets and jumpers, big shawls. You could even keep all your project bags in them, they're so big. And then I've made quite a few of these plain ones as well, in all different pastel-y lovely colours. Oh, hello you three. Come on and say hello. Now, we've got 3 pandas. Now, I can't remember Lizzie's name to these. What's she called them? Shirley, Sharon and Sheila. And they've all so sweet. You are smaller than the others, aren't you? She's come out a little bit smaller. There you go. Let's have a look at your knickers. Oh, they match your jumper, don't they? Now, I shouldn't say this, but this one is my favourite. I think she is sweet. She's come out with a bigger chin than the rest. What did Lizzie say she wanted to call this one? Barry Big Chin. Yeah, but I said no, you can't call her Barry Big Chin. I just really like this one's little face and chin. You've got a lovely chin. And she has got, oh no, knickers and a little button on. And you are very cute as well. Let's have a look. Oh, so these 3 will all be going in as well. Would you like to stand in the teacups behind me? I have to say these ones are a bit better behaved than the last 3 I made. I think they know it's Christmas. And you have to be good. Because if you see a robin in the tree around now, I don't know if you know this, but they work for Santa, Father Christmas. So if you see a robin, they're keeping an eye on you. Did you hear that, girls? That's what I always tell my children. If ever they play up, I go, oh, stop it, there's a robin outside. Just stop it. And they stop doing it. Works a treat. So speaking of Christmas, I've made 4 Christmassy bags. Now listen, I don't think, if something doesn't jingle, I don't think it's Christmassy enough. So, can you hear it? I'll put some jingle bells on it. So I've got this one with these lovely reindeers. Aren't they elegant? Wish I looked like that. I don't. And I've got this one, which has got a lovely big bow on, and Father Christmas's robins on it. Listen. It's only a little bit of jingle, it won't send you crackers. Because jingles can be annoying sometimes. You have to make an effort to make the noise. And then I've got this one, which I think is my favourite. I haven't put jingle bells on this one, but if you bought it and you did want me to put jingle bells on, I can. Because I thought this could be used at all times of the years. I'd quite like to keep this one actually. I might make one of these myself. Because I love red. That one. I said I'd have some hearts this time, didn't I? And then the last one is this one, which is wintry. Some owls. I don't think owls work for Father Christmas. That looks like Father Christmas's house though, has it? And it has got an owl outside it. There we are, that's a green one. And it does jingle. If you don't like jingle bells, you can just snip them off. Why wouldn't you like jingle bells though? Yeah, so they'll all be going in Saturday at 6 o'clock. Now the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, I know, I'm going to have a knit along. I'm going to run it on Instagram and I am going to call it, it's going to be a use your stuff along. So, you know how, I don't tend to save things. If I've got something nice, like I could have saved this because it was special and from my husband, but no, I used it and I'm really pleased I did. And I could have saved this because this came from my friend Kathy and I could have thought, no, I'm going to save it, but no, I didn't. And I'm pleased I used it. So I think it would be nice if we could have a knit along where people use their favourite stuff and turn it into something, because that's what it's for, isn't it? At the end of the day, I don't know what that means at the end of the day. So yeah, I am gonna have to think of a hashtag, aren't I, that's not been used. I'd quite like to say I don't know whether Mrs. D's stuff along. That sounds awful. But we'll see. That I doubt that is an already taken hashtag on Instagram. So if you want to join in, there will be a prize, which will be something made by me. And I've also got a skein of wool that I know I'm not going to use. It's lovely. It's Kate Celine, and I'll put that in as well. Just a second and I'll show it to you. So I will make one of these. You could either have a bear or a cat. So that's one prize. And also this, because I know I can't think of what to do with it. I do love it, but oh, I like it. I can't. No, I'm keeping it. I've just looked at it again in different eyes and I can't. I'm keeping it and I want to make something with it immediately. No, that's not, you can't have it. So you can have oh, I'm awful, aren't I? So you can either have a cat or a bear, one of these. Now what I'll do two prizes and you can pick a cat or a bear, one of these. Yeah, let's do that. I love that. Why was I thinking I want to get rid of it? No, this is for me. And I'm going to turn it into, see, this is, oh yeah. So if we say Mrs. D's stuff along, that's the hashtag. Pick something that you've been saving and just use it. Just use it. I swear you'll like it. See, I'm going to love using this. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, here comes the dog again. Now my dogs are barking. They hate each other. My next door neighbour's dog and Lillian and Dennis, they really, well no, they do. I'm sure if they took the time, they would get on. I'm sorry if it's a bit loud. It's lovely, isn't it? I'll finish my coffee. So Mrs. D's stuff along, there will be one of these each, two prizes, and you can pick whether you have a cat or a bear or a plain one, I don't care. Yeah, so I'll run it until we'll say until the end of the year. So the 31st of December, post a picture on Instagram with the hashtag Mrs D's Stuff Along, and I will pick some winners at random. And that's it. So thank you to everybody who's bought something from my shop. Thank you to everybody who has bought a Christmas teddy bear. I'm sorry about the racket in the background. It's awful, isn't it? Hang on, I'm just going to tell them off. Lillian, Dennis, whatever's going on in this room? Get down. Thank you. Lillian is barking from the floor. She's not even looking at what she's barking. I gave her a bone earlier, and she's just still looking at it, but still joining in with the guarding. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so that'll do. I don't know what I've spoken about today. This was rubbish, weren't it? Anyway, let's see how we get on. All right then. I'll see you again soon. I am going to go and clean my kitchen. I'll do some more on my Whitmore, do some more on my socks. I've got quite a lot of ironing to do. You don't need to know any of this, really, do you? Oh well. Right. Doug's in a box here. He is... I bought something from Amazon the other day. Oh, I bought some guinea pig food and some nice hay for the babies outside. And he's just taken to the box. I put a blanket in it and he wouldn't get in, so I put the paper in that they used to pack up the stuff and he got in it straight away. Oh dear. Right, that'll do. That's lovely, isn't it? Is that bad, what I've just done? No. That's good. You should look at your stuff and use it. Right. Okay. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.